Hi, friends. This is Caitlin. I'm so happy to be back here with you with Pink and me. It looks like we have a good group already. Hopefully you can hear me, 'cause I can't hear me. That's never a good sign. Okay, I think I'm fine. You guys let me know. I'll keep an eye on the chat. You let me know if you can't hear me. Um, let's see. I see Jody checking in. I'm good. Thanks, Lisa. My mom was here super early. Lisa's here. Lori, Kathleen, Brennan's here to hang out. Melissa, Kathy's chatting in via Scott. Let's see, Sherry's here to hang out. Um, oh, Snow up in Boston. Jackie Ann is here. Um, perfect. All right. Oh, I'm a ray of sunshine. Thanks. Oh, you guys are funny. I'm happy to be here with you, that's for sure. Like my hair's like crazy. What is that? Whatever. So I looked at the comments and it looked like multiple people were asking for to see the foil of the month. But I also love the stamp of the month. So I decided that we'll use both. We're going to use the foil of the month, foilables and foil to make our background, and then we'll color up one of our cute little images from our stamp of the month. So let's go ahead and switch these over. Okay, let's see. Thanks, Edie. And Lori's here. Maria's here checking in. Um, thanks, guys. Everybody's being so extra nice. I appreciate you. Okay, so I did pull out my oblong stitched hexagon dies on Tuesday, and we didn't use them, so I kept them on my desk, and we're going to use them today. But our stamp of the month, if you haven't seen them yet, are these guys. This is called Stole My Heart, and they're the cutest little raccoons. I absolutely love them, and I think we're going with the one that has the lock and key. I think that's the vibe. I also particularly love the trash can pandas, or trash pandas, right? Like trash raccoons. But I think for the card that I'm working on, I think the heart lock and key is going to be the one for us for tonight. And the sentiments have coordinating dies, and you guys know how much I love when that happens. And then we're going to make our background with one of these. Let me just pick it out. Why don't we? This is the Queen of Hearts foilable sheets. This is the bigger pack that comes in the foil of the month kit. And so each of these would fit a full A2 size card. So we're going to be playing around with one of these like chessboard, checkerboard heart patterns. But I love that you get the positive and the negative or the reverse for each of them. So cute. I almost did these, but I really like the like busier pattern for it being the whole background. And then these rose hearts. Very fun. So let's see. Hey, I see Sharon checking in. My dad and stepmom are here. Connie's here. I forgot to put the link anywhere. Forgot to do my normal Facebook routine. We're getting ready to drive up to see my dad this weekend. And so I've been trying to get the girls to get all their clothes together, and they wanted to watch a movie. I was trying to be a cool mom and let them watch the movie, but now all this stuff isn't ready to go and I didn't get my stuff shared. So that's what I get. What is going on? And the foil that we're going to be using is from that kit as well. It's in the the name's in the description. I think it's Waterfall pink. It's this really fun holographic, and it's like a hot pink with the ripples in it. Very fun. So that's what we're going to be using with our heart background to make our card. So I figure let's go ahead and start with that. I'm not really sure which one of these I want to do. I think the end effect is going to be pretty similar. I think this one. Sure, why not, right? Let's do our foiling first. Oh, and I would like to say that I officially have a new Big Shot coming in the mail. It's on its way to me. And I'm very excited and very appreciative because Sizzix is sending it to me via, I don't know if I'm supposed to say all the details, via a great friend of the lives. If they'd like to out themselves here, they can. But coordinating me getting in contact with some of the amazing people at Sizzix. So I will be a Sizzix girly now, probably for life. So, okay, I'm going to take that as a yes. So Brennan put me in contact with Taylor from Sizzix. So shout out to Brennan for supporting not only me, but our lives and helping me to make more things. I feel very lucky. So thank you. And hopefully this one will last another 5 years. And by then, who knows what the options will be. Hey, Donna. All right, so I just cut down a piece of our pink waterfall. There we go. Our ink is warmed up. I have my folder here. Let's grab our brush. And we are going to dust off the front of our foilable and the back of our foil. We're going to line those up, pop it into our carrier sheet, and throw on. It's so funny. Last night, me and Brendan were both hanging out in Ralph's live over on TikTok, Ralph Tyndall, just like regular live hangout buddies. Yeah, this foil is going to be so pretty. Yeah, Misty, I don't have it yet, but there is a Big Shot in the mail. I got the notification yesterday, so there will be a new machine, at least in the way that it won't be torn up and beaten up anymore. All right, let's go ahead and turn off the ink so she can cool down. While our actual foil cools down, I'm going to go ahead and give out a raccoon. Yeah, I was like trying to wait and see what kind of Black Friday sales were going on and trying to watch some more videos. But I came to the realization that my Big Shot did make it 5 whole years. So I do feel like I can really trust that quality. So it was a wonderful offer. I could not refuse. we colored with our Olos the other day, so I'm gonna Copic color. 5 years, longer than you've been alive. Okay. I think we're missing a couple of years in there in the middle somewhere, but I hear you. All right, so we have our little raccoon. And I think we're gonna do You Stole My Heart. And we might put That Was Sneaky on the inside. I was also watching Kathy Zilski's live yesterday afternoon. And they week her lives. I did work on an Advent project on Tuesday. I'm not going to show it. We're not going to talk about what it was. But if you want to go see it, you can go watch the replay. It was pretty fun. I was very happy with how it turned out. And just like Forrest Gump, that's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, perfect. That was a really good first stamp. I'm very happy with that. Okay. These guys. And we can peel our foil. All right, let's do a little peel and reveal. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And then we also have the reverse, which you know what, I'm going to turn this back on and we're just going to do the reverse on black because I know I want to incorporate some black cardstock for this. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if the white with pink is going to look good on the black or if black and pink on black is going to look nice. So let's grab some asphalt cardstock and let's grab the black full panel foilables and let's make one. Why not, right? We have it here already. Not going to take us any extra time to make it. It's already warmed up. We'll trim this down because once you heat up that toner, you can't heat it up again. So we don't want to send the whole thing through. We don't need it. Let's do that later. Let's get our brush one more time. Hi, Kim. Just you see some dog hair over here. So we'll dust our foil off again. And this way, once we have everything colored and we're building, we have both options. I'm sure whichever one we don't use, I will find a fun alternate card to use it for. The black foilable sheets are so fun. And I'm going to trim whichever panel we like better. I'm going to trim it out with the oblong octagons. Now we can turn this off for you. So back to the side, and we can cover. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for a silver. No, there's a lot of gold, right? There's a lot of like yellow gold in our foil, so I'm gonna go gold, even though it might stand out in a way that I'm not like actually aiming for. I think I'm gonna try it anyway. What should I dark? Let's go E18. Maybe I'll end up a little more like bronze. We're still gonna go warm versus cool. I'm sure this is gonna get even darker. I'll add some black to that. And I'm going to kind of follow this curve around, not taking my shadow all the way to the edge. Oh, hey, Michelle. Yeah, the snowman peekers are the best. And then I'm adding little shadows under his feet and his hands. Then I'm going to jump over, I think. Do some YR27. Thanks, Purple. Start pulling some of that right now. Right. Mary. All right, let's bring in some YR24. And we'll start connecting that shadow kind of around, staying in that shape we already started creating. Actually, really good like that. We're going to go Y17, and that should bring in the yellow to kind of push this into that yellow gold territory instead of brown. And then once it dries a little, we'll go in with a white gel pen and give it some more. It does. Sorry, we'll give it some more shading. But yes, there's 4 sentiments. You stole my heart. That was sneaky, which I think that was sneaky. We might stamp on the inside of the card. That stinks, but I'm here for you and I love you. And all of them have coordinating dies in this set. So we're good. That was like a important factor. I guess we should color the key too. For me, working on this, because I knew we were doing the foil and I wanted to make sure I was going to be able to have something that we could like pop up and kind of separate from everything else. It's not out. Using the same colors for the key. It's not taking them as far. Yeah, it seems like Michelle definitely loves a coordinating sentiment die. I get those a lot. And then what I'm thinking that would be cute very is bringing in like a pop of pink. Yeah, that's a good one. It's got a little RV09. And we'll tie back in with our foil. Okay, let's go neutrals for our raccoon. We're gonna go odds. So I've got an okay, so 8, 6, 4, 2, and 0. Technically 0. And so I like to start with raccoons specifically with their little eye masks, because otherwise I like forget what I'm working on in the order of things and color something backwards. So his little mask is going to be dark, his little bandit mask, but I am keeping my darkest shades away from his actual little eyes. Oh, Allie, I'm so excited. I said all the freebies she got with her Black Friday package were perfect. Were amazing. That's great. So blend that out. And again, I'm avoiding the eyes. I'll only bring that N4 so that they don't get lost. Okay. I'm going to keep that N4 out. It's now going to become our darkest shade, and this little part of his face is going to be white or light gray. And we'll just kind of add some shading to the outside and the little bridge of his nose. Then we can bring in N2. And then some N0 just to blend it into. And while we're here, let's also bring in some blush. I think we'll stick with the RVs. Maybe too light. No, it's 10. Let's try RV11. Hey, Karen, no problem. And I see Linda's checking in. This little pads of his face. So some little blushy spots inside of his ears. So now the top of his head and his body are going to be dark. His ears don't have a lot of room, so let's just shade those in. And then we'll do that darkest color coming from his nose. Jump up to the N6. So these are the same shades as we used on his little eyes. We'll repeat all of that on the body. His feet are kind of like his ears. There's just not enough room there to worry about shading. Perfect. And then under his little belly. Oh, those are his armpits. I'm going to use all these same colors for the stripes on his tail. So I like to start with, normally I like to start with the dark, but I think we'll switch it just because I don't want his foot to get kind of lost there. And I'm just picking one side to make dark on his tail. Sometimes if I have more room, I'll do like both, right from the top and the bottom. But this is pretty delicate. Also part of the reason I wanted to stick with Copics for this one. And then that 4 becomes our darkest and our light combo. There we go. And I'm also going to come in with that N8, like I said before, and just kind of darken up the inside of that. Oh my gosh, Melissa. Last one before you got to go back to work. All right, so let's come on this side. Kind of just making like a curved exclamation point. And over to that key. Yep. I don't think he needs any highlight. I keep seeing people doing like the little face freckle, white freckles. I just have a hard time with that when I'm doing it myself. So I think for today we are not going to worry about that for another card. Get our coordinating dies. You guys know what else I need to do is get all this together. So per usual, our dies packet is a little bit bigger. So we're going to save the die one packaging. I'm going to take the backing paper out of my stamps. I'm going to trim off. You definitely don't have to do this. This is just the way I store my stamps. I trim off the little hang tag part. I trim off the folded adhesive part on the bottom. These out to get the ones we need. And I have heart key. Yep, you stole my arch. This will go back in now, technically upside down, but anything on it will be right side up. Stamp backing paper will go on the other side. And pop right on top, and now I have everything all together. And that's what I do with all my stamps when I get them. Melissa said I haven't been stressed about getting my cards done because they're not going to get mailed out on time. If that's not the truth, sometimes you just got to embrace the things that you cannot control. If they're striking, they're striking. And so there's no point in stressing yourself out. And anyone who would be getting one of your beautiful cards, I'm sure, would understand, even if there wasn't a mail strike. Okay, so that is our little raccoon. So cute. Do you ever say a word? I know it happens to me all the time when I'm reading a word too, where you say it so much that it starts to sound wrong. That's how I feel about raccoon right now. Ooh, baking, that's fun. Let's start. Let's peel this. That is our beautiful foil. So now we have the white and pink and the black and pink. So raccoon on the white, raccoon on the black. See, I just think the raccoon on the black is going to stand out so much more. I think we have to do the black and pink, but this I will save and we will use it for something. Okay. Whoa. Let's see, we have our octagons. I have my black card stuff. Yep, he gets lost on the way. Exactly. I have a couple pieces already cut. Looks like. Hey, Libby, no worries. I was telling everybody I forgot to post to my stories and on Facebook, so I am just taking personal blame for anybody being late today. Kind of card base. Thanks. Yeah, our little lock turned out super cute. Our little raccoon guy stole our heart. And then we did some fun foiling. Okay. Let's work, I suppose, from the bottom up. So, shocker. I'm going to stamp inside my card. And I'm going to grab the shop ink to do it. So we can tie in some of our pink. You know what, Kathleen? Thank you for reminding me. I don't know. I did not hear. I haven't heard from her yet, but I will DM her after this. Miss Virginia. And just check in and make sure that her procedure went okay. Okay, so we're gonna stamp. That was sneaky. That's on the straight. I got adhesive all over my misty. All right, so super cute little cheeky sentiment inside. I did get to see, well, I did get, I guess I should say, the full December release the other day, and it is so good. And there is one new tool. I guess it counts as a tool, not a stamp set, not a die set. That might be the thing I've been most excited about in like a while. Coming. Oh, I wasn't planning on, that was silly. That was not right. This isn't going sideways. Do any of our octagons fit with it being sideways? I don't think so. Why did I stamp my sentiment that way? I guess that could work. Then we'd have some extra we could use on another card down the road. Sure, maybe it was meant to be. So now we have some extra of our black and pink and white and pink. Okay. Make sure this is lined up. It's like right on the edge, side to side. Run it through the machine. Cute, cute, cute. And now because this is small, I know I didn't want a ton of white, but maybe a little thin white border around our black. Because that'll tie in how bright he is. I don't know, or like a white. Maybe we need some white, another hexagon of white. That's too much white. Black space. Yeah, let's do a white layer. We just pivot. Right? If things don't go exactly how we planned, we stamp something the wrong direction. We are certainly not giving up or throwing anything out. We're just gonna, in the words of the great Tim Gunn, we're just gonna make it. We'll put this hexagon first and see, or octagon first, and see what happens with that black space then, to see if we want to leave that white, thin white border or not. Because this is white and my big shot is not new, I'm going to make a little die cutting sandwich with some printer paper. Right, Melissa? Exactly. When in doubt, just keep layering. Just keep chipping away. Some space. It'll even itself out eventually. Printer paper. Okay. We'll see. I think I like that. I think that's pretty good. I'll hold it up anyway. Have a good night, Allie. Oh yeah, look at the regulars. Yeah, we're doing pretty good numbers wise. I can see how many people are watching between both platforms, and we're doing pretty good considering that I definitely dropped the ball on that one. It's just been a little bit of a crazy night. Okay, so stop wiggling. So that's with just the black, or I think maybe I do like just the tiniest bit of white space to balance out that border. I also am still just wishing that the whole thing was tilted this way. But I've committed now. We're in it. Okay, we're going to trim just a little bit. Just a hair over the mark. And a hair over the 5 1/4 mark. Let's do some liquid glue. I can draw it around. Very cute. That's on. Let's see. I still stand by what Bali told me when she said that the foilables don't do great with liquid glue behind them. So we're going to grab our 1/2 inch easy tear tape. A little crooked. I overcompensated. No, it's not crooked. Okay, well, it's just going to stay crooked because that's where it lives now. All right, I think I'm going to adhere this flat because, yeah, I haven't really played around with it a lot, Libby, but at Create, when Vali went with me, she said from teaching classes at the Pink and Main store that they found that sometimes the liquid glue shows through the foilable sheets. And so she recommended using tape or like tape runner whenever possible, because then you that would lay flat. I don't know. Ignore the fact that that's crooked. Okay. But we're going to pop up our raccoon and our sentiment with foam, of course. And then I think we'll add in some sequins because I think kind of breaking up some of this solid is going to make my brain happy. Yeah, exactly. Maybe it wouldn't be as much of it like a big of a deal because there's so much pattern going on for this one specifically. But she had just kind of said like if you can, if it doesn't hurt anything, besides making your stuff crooked, um, to use the easy tear whenever you could, or better. I'm just kind of stuck with that. Okay, you stole my heart. No? Very cute. So you stole my heart. That was sneaky. Take a mental picture in case you like it simple like this, because I'm gonna go grab our drawer of sequins, but we also, we haven't used in a while are like our pearls and stuff. Let me grab some pink pearls and gems and see what some of those look like. You guys, I love that you're loving it. The only reason I'm thinking gems is because I know these ones and the warm jelly gems are that like beautiful hot pink. And I think they're going to work really well. With our cardstock. You guys know I love the little like triangles. Little trios of stones or embellishments, I guess. Doesn't have to be gems. I kind of like that. Just like a little, not crazy. I don't think it's over the top, but I think that little extra shimmer is pretty. And if you think it's too much, then when you make your next part, you can skip this part. And I won't blame you. I just like how a diagonal line like that kind of tells your eye where to go. And I'm pretty sure you're supposed to do odd numbers, but I just like triangles. Right? I don't think that's too crazy. I like it. And like even from down here, the ones in here kind of get lost a little bit. Like they're not super in your face. So that's fun. All right, well, this was a shorter one for us, but that brings our card all together for today. I even put it on a card base and stamped the inside. It's shocking. But yeah, so this is our card with our foil of the month and stamp and die of the month for December. Next week will be on Tuesday, we will do another Advent night. And then Thursday will be just normal, no Advent at all. For anyone who is trying to avoid Advent reveals. And we'll do a little challenge on Tuesday. You guys know I'm prepping next Friday, Friday the 13th. I'm going to be on Craft Roulette. So if you want a bonus night of hanging out with me, come visit me over there. It's going to be super fun. And yeah, I'm excited to have some challenge practice on Tuesday, opening our stuff and just winging it. Let's see, Libby said that she's going to be live at 3 tomorrow for Foiling Friday, doing some Advent and Foil of the Month as well. And that'll be here on Pink and Main's YouTube / Facebook per our usual. So come see Libby this Friday. Brennan's going to be there too, so come hang out with Brennan and Libby. All right, guys, I appreciate you all so much. I was kind of having not the best day, and your kind words definitely made a difference. Always remember that if you can choose to be nice, you can really change somebody's whole day. And you made mine much better. So thank you so much for that. I will see you back here on Tuesday. And yeah, the lives never make it worse. That's for sure. They might not always help. They might not fix anything, but they certainly never make it worse. I always feel better. So thank you guys. I'll see you back here. Come see Libby tomorrow, and then I'll be back on Tuesday. Pretty sure Libby might be on Monday as well. She usually is. But yeah, have a great weekend. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys soon. Until next time, happy crafting.